they've got, I'm now a business owner, I've got to look the part, I'll justify getting a nice car and I'll get the latest in everything. It's all the pretty stuff. People spend the money in the wrong area.
How to get your cash flow for your business when you are bootstrapping it?
Look, at the end of the day, every business will need some capital to start, even if it's simply to buy a computer, right?
Yeah.
It depends on your business. Now, my son's a YouTuber, and so as long as he has a good computer and he bought a few cameras and audio stuff, and off he went. If you want to do a cafe, well, you need to find $600,000 minimum to try and get it started.
Yeah.
And that means you go to a bank or an investor. So it really does depend on what business is. If it's a service, like you go, okay, I'm a masseuse. That's okay. $1,000 for a good table and off you go. So it really does depend on the business that you want to start, of how much money you need. But I think the key thing is, as you grow and you're starting getting income and you're growing, try and invest in things that will help make you more money. So, for example,
good point.
If you sell a product you want to sell, then maybe a salesperson. Because the more income you've got, the more you can actually invest in the business.
No, I agree. I think it's got to be put into revenue generating things.
Yeah.
Rather than pretty things.
Yeah, and I've had friends who go, right, I'm starting my business, right? And the first thing they've done is they've gone and got an office and it's been on a major, in CBD, or they've got, I'm now a business owner, I've got to look the part, I'll justify getting a nice car and I'll get the latest in everything. And it's, or they spend, thousands of dollars on the branding or the look and feel, when it's all the pretty stuff. People spend the wrong stuff, the money in the wrong area. So really sort of question every dollar you spend, really question whether it is of value, and be really conscious. Have something called a cash flow. You should have a P&L, balance sheet and cash flow, your three most important documents for finances. Your cash flow will really dictate how you can spend effectively, knowing what's coming. So for example, right, so if you go, hey, I've got money in the bank, great. Well, if you've got a product that you're getting, say, 3,000 items from China, well, guess what? You've got at some point pay for those products. Or BAS, the amount of people that get caught out without putting money aside for BAS is a lot. So I think cash flow is really important with bootstrapping, or even when you're a massive business, cash flow is king.